Greetings all, Shane Bruce, Restomod Daisy, with a hail and farewell to a Daisy model, number 111, model 40, Red Ryder Carbine that we've just finished working on. Let's take a look at this guy. She turned out nice. This gun was sent in by a client who wanted it to run again like it used to run back in the day when it was new. He didn't want any external work done to speak of, so we haven't done any external work to speak of. You'll notice that the receiver has a nice patina to it, sort of a plum color. That's the color that Rust likes to go to when it gets to be a fine grain structure. In accordance with his wishes, we haven't messed with that. See if we can get a shot of the old roll stamp here. Should have put my glasses on before I grabbed this phone. But you can see it's a Red Ryder Carbine, Plymouth, Michigan gun, 111 Model 40. It's got its original stocks on it, original hardware. The problem with the gun, it was just not shooting that well. One issue on this particular piece was that the buttstock down here at the base of the buttstock, the varnish had worn off, and you can see a difference in shine there. So what we did was we whipped up a batch of wood dye to match the stain. So we took the blondness bleached look out and then gave it a coat of Danish oil to give it some protection against the elements. From a distance, it appears to be a really good match. The gun responded well to treatment. Let's take a look at the tech sheet here. You guys can take a peek at that, freeze frame it if you want. But the bottom line is, after we stuck a cobalt mainspring in it, an overbore air tube, and a new seal set, with the factory shot tube, the rattle trap shot tube, it was running an average of 288 with a high and a low, as you can see. Then we stuck a Model 25 in it with a spacer on it, and it jumped up to about 325 average. And it's had a couple of rounds through the chronograph that were really noseling up on 350 feet a second. So it's a Restomod Thumper, registered Thumper now, because we have data on that. We can't say it's a Super Thumper because it didn't break 350. I do think the gun will break 350 if it gets a little bit more exercise. Another 500 rounds or so should settle things in, and you can probably sneak up into the 350 range in it. Let me show you guys this. That's the original mainspring. Right, good example of a copper wash mainspring, but you'll notice that it is really irretrievably sagged. Had the leather seals in it. So the gun was running as received at 216 feet a second. Not bad for a post-war Daisy Red Ryder that obviously hadn't had anything done to it, in the last 80 years. But now she's back up to her former glory. And we'll be getting her out of the shop today and heading back home to the owner. That's all we've got for you today, kids. This is Shane Bruce with Restomod Daisy, signing off.